Any attempt to optimize or enhance client conversion is heavily influenced by your ability to respond to two important questions. Question one is, how well do you know the ideal client? And question two is, how well does the ideal client knows you?
Elevate your business with 10x Branding and Marketing LLC. Our expert team specializes in enhancing your brand's visibility and connecting you with your ideal clients. We employ strategies that increase reach, leaving a lasting impact and driving client conversion. Trust and credibility are vital in businesses and excel in building them even with a limited budget. Our cost-effective approaches ensure you get the best results without overspending. Ready to boost your business cash flow? Contact us at 332-235 T99 and let 10x Branding and Marketing LLC guide you to success. Our focus is on elevating your visibility, which directly translates to growth. Experience the power of effective branding and marketing with us and witness your business thrive.
Is your ability to respond appropriately to these questions that is going to set you up for success in the context of client conversion optimization. In context one, you understanding the ideal client, it simply means that you must do that deep analysis that really helps you to understand the ideal client based on their biodata markers. You see, it is not enough to say that you are targeting male or you are targeting female, and this is the sum total of your understanding of the ideal client. To truly understand the ideal client, there's what we call the biodata markers. And the biodata markers begins by looking at things like demographic classifications, market viability, market urgency and immediacy, the market accessibility, the market ability to pay, and the market willingness to pay. Now, in the absence of you understanding this context at a deeper level, it is a clear establishment that you do not have a true and thorough understanding of who is the ideal client. And if this is so and remains so, it's going to significantly undermine your potential to cash flow the business. So that's in the first context of the question. The second aspect of this question is, how well does the ideal client knows you? Now, this is also very deep. You have the ability to influence the know, like, and trust. But if this opportunity to influence how the ideal client knows you, how the ideal client gets to like you and to trust you, if you do not have a clear systems, clear programs, clear processes and strategies to influence this desired outcome, again, you're leaving the room open, the door open to undermine your potential to optimize in the client conversion process. We have developed in the first context what is known as the ideal client stress test. And you need to understand this because it is this body of knowledge that is going to separate you from the average person who are starting and attempting to scale a business and is going to fail because they're going about this in the right way. With this body of knowledge, you are better positioned to make informed and educated decision long before you get started. Because in this first context, you have a clear understanding of who is the ideal client. You have a clear understanding of what are their specific needs. And you're now able to leverage that data to make an informed and educated decision as it relates to what products and services you should be innovating to make available based on what the data is saying. So you're no longer making an emotional decision in terms of how you start and scale a business because you now know the ideal client based on the buyer data marker. But does the ideal client knows you? And that's the next equation. Because what we have seen is that you can have excellent products and services, But because you have not broken through that know, like, and trust, the ideal client is not motivated enough to respond to your minimum or most viable offer. And I want you to think about this scenario. Think about there's two doctors operating at the same location, but one doctor in his own self-interest just decided, I'm a doctor and I'm gonna have a sign and everyone is gonna know that I'm a doctor and the best doctor the world has ever known, and they're gonna come to you. The second doctor, on the other hand, recognizes that he owes it to the ideal client to at least give them some information about who he is. So what he decides to do is to embark on a public sensitization campaign where he begins to have open house and he begins to have direct engagement with his ideal client. And he begins to host forums where he's talking about health issues and health issues that can extend life expectancies and health issues or habits that can compromise life expectancies. So over a period of time, he became known as the doctor who educates his potential clients, his ideal clients. And who do you believe the know, like, and trust is better formed with, where you can think for yourself? In this context, it is important to really take the time to understand what is the client conversion ladder. And it begins by you understanding what we call the relationship vocabulary. What is your relationship vocabulary saying? Are you leveraging your vocabulary to build healthy, productive relationship with all the essential stakeholders to be known, liked, and trust? Once you would have moved through this process, what game plan do you have for visibility? And again, when we speak of visibility, we're speaking about visibility in the context of how well you're using mass media, how well you're using social media, how well you're using the metaverse, and how well you are building out independent communication channel. These are just some of the essential concepts that you really need to understand when we are talking about positioning your minimum and most viable offer to be known, to be liked, and to be trusted. You owe it to the ideal client to give them information that is going to make them become highly motivated consumers of the products and services in which you're offering. When you understand the ideal client stress test in context one and the client conversion ladder, this literally sets you up to be more successful in client conversion optimization. I'm going to pause here for today, but there's a lot for us to unpack. And I want to say to you that if what you're hearing truly interests you and entice you and excite you, I want to encourage you to subscribe to this platform because we will continue to bring regular updates on the client conversion journey that will really help you to make better, smarter, wiser decisions when it comes to starting and scaling your business. You can also call and book a one-on-one where I will be able to go deep into this analysis to really help you to understand how to apply the ideal client stress test ladder, how to apply it to your business, and how to really leverage the client conversion ladder that will significantly set that stage to help you to leapfrog the business growth, leapfrog your business cash flow, and give you that competitive advantage that you have been searching for in business. My name is Gary Thompson, and I must say it has been such a pleasure being with you today. And I want to encourage you to like, subscribe, and share so you will be the first to get these content that we are bringing to you on a regular basis. Be blessed. See you in the next broadcast.
Essential Care Pharmacy, providing more than your healthcare needs. Get the best in muscle-building products, health supplement products, beauty care products, medical supplies, colognes and cosmetics, blood pressure testing kits. Access our medical doctors, and so much more. Essential Care Pharmacy, your leading healthcare provider.